I'm going to start with a poem today. So you can come into a comfortable seat. Maybe invite the shoulders to relax back and down. And take a cleansing breath. Let the sitting bones relax equally. And ever so slightly, invite the heart center to lift. This poem is called Turning Inward. At the moment of turning inward, time loses its grip. There's only the press of palm against palm, the reach and the stretch of limbs, the sound of breath slipping in and out to deliver its gift. Energy follows focus, body bowing low, arms and fingers tingling. When I let awareness and sensation lead, mystery enfolds me. Dana Falls. Let's bring palm against palm at the heart center. Deepening your breath. Noticing any thoughts that might be present. And then focus your awareness on the flow of breath. Let the belly relax. Let the belly fill on your inhales. Noticing what brought you to this moment today, what brought you to show up. And we'll invoke this practice with the sound of Om. We'll chant you a mantra, and then we'll Om together at the end. I'll ask you to join in with me. First, just take in the vibration of this mantra. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sat Chidananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Inhale for Om. Let the hands dangle by the sides. Maybe the palms face forward. listening to the sound of your breath. Feet connecting with the earth. Crown of the head connecting with sky. And notice your body from head to toe, perfectly in between. Try to make each breath last about 4 seconds on the inhale, 4 seconds on the exhale. And remember that we could sit here and breathe for this whole class, and we'd be doing a very advanced practice. We'd be doing a lot of good for ourselves. We're going to add movement, but you're always welcome to come back to this pose and take a break at any time. On your next inhale, reach the arms out and up. On your exhale, fingertips touch, lean forward and gently fold, bringing any scattered energy from the week down. Let your head hang, take a full breath here in the fold. On your inhale, roll it up one vertebrae at a time and reach the arms out and up. Fingertips touch, exhale all the way down. Take a full breath in the fold. No rush, you can always be at a different pace than I am. On your inhale, roll it up and then reach it up. Bringing it all the way down. And the next time that you find yourself reaching up, pause there, breathing an extended mountain. Gently press down through your sitting bones as you lengthen up through the spine. On an exhale, we're going to tilt forward slightly, opening the elbows out to the sides in cactus. Glide the shoulder blades back towards each other. Wide fingers. Inhale with me. Exhale, folding with wide arms. Full breath in the fold. And on an inhale, reach the arms out and up to rise up. Exhale, right arm comes down, left arm reaches up and over. Inhale through center. Left arm comes down. Right arm reaches up and over. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, both arms come down. Hug your right knee into the chest. Glide your shoulders down the back, lifting through the heart as you breathe, and roll out your right ankle. Come into a subtle neck lock here. Your chin is gliding back towards the neck. Back of the neck will feel long. Flexing the foot. On an inhale, reach this right foot forward, hands reach forward. Pointing through the toes, exhale, draw the knee towards the chest, sit a little taller. Couple more at your own pace, inhaling to reach forward and exhaling to draw in. Good, hold the knee into the chest, stay right here, or hold the knee with your right hand only, open the leg out to the side, reach your left arm away, gazing towards your left hand. Passing through center, hold the knee with the left hand. You can even bring the ankle across your other knee. Reach your right arm away. Gazing towards that right hand, see if you can sit a little taller through the spine. Yeah. Back to center, draw the knee in, try to give it a kiss. Let it down. Bring your hands to the right hip and sweep down this right leg. Back to mountain. Palms face forward, connecting with your breath. You're welcome to close the eyelids and just follow my voice for a moment. Finding that steady breath rhythm, about 4 seconds to inhale, 4 seconds to exhale. Sitting bones drop equally. Feet are feeling the earth. Crown of the head feeling the sky. On your next inhale, reach the arms out and up. On your exhale, hinge into cactus arms, leaning forward about 1/3 of the way. Elbows jut out to the sides, wide fingers. On your next exhale, reach the arms wide, hinging all the way down into a fold. Head hangs. Take a full breath here. Press into your feet and ride your inhale out and up. Right arm comes down, left arm reaches up and over. Inhale up to center. Left arm comes down, right arm reaches up and over. Inhale up to center. Arms reach out and down, hugging your left knee into the chest. Sit tall, lifting through the heart as you roll out your left ankle. Allow your belly to still receive breath, even as the knee is being hugged in. Flex your left foot. On an inhale, reach it forward, reach the hands forward. Point through the toes now. Exhale as you bend the knee in, sit a little taller. Moving at your own pace. The next time you hug the knee in, stay here. You're welcome to keep this position or hold the knee with your left hand, reach your right arm away. Gazing towards the right hand. Switch, holding the knee with your right hand. Press through the sitting bones to grow a tiny bit taller. Come back to center. Give the knee a kiss, even if you just blow it a kiss. Let it down. Bring both hands to the left hip and sweep down the leg. Mountain. Inch the feet wide, sitting back in the chair. Inhale, reaching out and up. Exhale, right arm comes down, left arm reaches up and over. Inhale to center. Other side. This time we'll fold. Reach the arms out to the sides. You're reaching the hands away from the heart, hinging. You can even scooch those sitting bones back. Yeah, and then bring the hands all the way down to the earth. Let your head hang. In the forward fold, you can nod the head yes. And shake it no. Come up onto the fingertips. And try to spider walk your hands a little over to the right. And walk the hands over to the left. Bring it to center. Lower down. One more breath in the fold. Let it go. Riding your next inhale out and up. Palms touch overhead. And bring it down to heart center. Lifting the heart and bowing the head. Release the hands, bringing them to your knees. Inch the feet towards each other. Lean forward and come to standing. Let's bring the chair with the seat facing you. And you're welcome to have it at the top of your mat or have it at the side of your mat so that your feet can open wide and still be on the mat, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Some of you might have your mat on carpet, you might have your mat on hardwood floor. Good. You're going to let your hands rest in the seat of the chair and your feet are wide. Your feet are about 3 feet apart from each other. And the feet are parallel or the toes can jut out just a tiny bit more than the heels. Beautiful. Now bend into your left knee, leaning to the left. And switch, leaning over to the right. Just go side to side at your own pace. You're opening the inner thighs and that whole inner line of your leg. And as you keep going, you can keep the hands on the chair or you can reach the arms out like airplane wings on either side of you. Keep your breath. Maybe you're inhaling to one side, exhaling to the other. One more to each side. Good, bring it to center. Bring your hands down to the chair. I'm gonna turn a little sideways for you so you can see me. You can inch your feet just a little bit farther away from your chair, maybe just an inch or 2 back. Feet are parallel. And then let your forearms, maybe your forearms don't come down. So maybe you stay here in the fold, maybe you let the elbows bend a little bit. Or bring your forearms down into the chair Let your head bow. You can play with leaning your sitting bones back a little bit. You can play with letting your head rest. Keep your breath. And if you want to make it a tiny bit more intense, then you're going to jut your heels out more than your toes. So you're a little bit pigeon-toed. Toes are sticking inward more than the heels. Breathe. Good, stretch through the spine, one more breath here. You can even press down through the feet, lifting your kneecaps. And lift your gaze, bring your hands back to the chair. You can always bend the knees a tiny bit, inch those feet a tiny bit closer to the chair. Good, feet are still wide apart. Your right hand comes down underneath your heart. Your left hand comes to your low back. Now start to rotate your heart to the left. Draw that left shoulder back and down. You're twisting, start to gaze to the left. Maybe gaze behind you as well. And unwind. Left hand comes down to the seat right underneath your heart. Right hand comes to your low back. Rotating your heart to the right, glide that right shoulder down, away from your neck. Gazing to the right and behind you at the back wall. Now you can always imagine the crown of your head is reaching away from your tailbone. The crown of the head is reaching towards the chair. Gently unwind. Both hands are in the chair. Let your toes jut out more than your heels. One more time, lean into that left knee, really opening through that right leg. When you're ready, switch. Bring it back to center. Heel toe your feet together. Feet can be hip width or shoulder width apart. And then just fold into the chair again. Maybe the elbows bend, maybe the forearms rest in the chair. Head might hang. Inhale to gaze forward. Exhale, let your hands come into the seat of the chair, and you're in a tabletop position. Now, if you don't have space behind you to reach your leg back, then just adjust your chair so that you do. Your feet are about a foot or so away from your chair. Feet are hip width apart. And the hands are in the seat of the chair. So you're creating this tabletop figure. Good. Now bend the knees just a little bit so that you have a little more play in your back, and we'll do a couple cat-cows here. So you're going to inhale, pull your heart through, glide your shoulders down the back, try to reach your sitting bones towards the back wall. Beautiful. Now exhale, round your spine, press through the hands to round the spine, tuck the tailbone and the chin. On an inhale, coming into sway backed cow, reach the heart forward, shoulders glide down. Exhale, rounding cat. Take a couple more at your own pace. And come into neutral tabletop. Lean back towards your heels. Let the fingertips release from the chair. Use your balance. Sit down slightly as you reach the arms up, Utkatasana. Keep your feet exactly where they are. Inhale, shoot to standing. Exhale, arms open wide and back. Bring your hands to your low back as if your hands were sticking into jean pockets. Reach your elbows towards each other, leaning the pelvis and the heart forward. Gentle back bend, chin tucks. Slowly release, bending the knees, sit down as you reach up. On an exhale, come back into your tabletop. Hands are in the chair, feet are on the ground. Lean onto your right foot. Reach your left heel back. Try to keep your hips square. You're reaching back through your left heel and you're reaching forward through the crown of the head. Slowly let your left foot come down. Leaning towards your heels, fingertips release from the chair, sit down as you reach up. Stay here, exhale, reach the arms back and down. You can try to interlace them here, or just reach them back like airplane wings. And slowly tilt forward a little bit, like you're coming into a fold, reaching the hands away from the back. On an inhale, press into the feet, rise all the way out and up. Palms touch. Interlace all of the fingers and bend the elbows, bringing them together. Circle out the wrists. Other way. With the hands interlaced, reach them away from you, spreading through the fingers. Press your feet down into the earth As you reach up so high, a little back bend happens. Yeah, good. One more breath. And hinging at the hips, release the hands one more time into table. Leaning onto your left foot and both hands, reach your right heel back and up. That right hip might try to pop up on you. Instead, I want you to keep the hips square to the ground. Press back through that right heel as you lengthen through the crown of the head. Inhaling and exhaling. You're strengthening the spine, toning the buttocks. Slowly let that right foot come down. Leaning towards your heels, gently roll up. Just release from the chair and glide the shoulders in little circles. Take your fingertips to the shoulders, circling out the elbows. Just gets a little deeper into the shoulders. Go the other way. Let them down. Spreading through the fingers, inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, reach them back and down. You could even round a little bit through your upper back as you reach them forward. And then arch a little bit as you reach them back. One more. Hands come to the hips, circle out the hips. Reverse. Bring it to center. Palms face forward. Standing mountain. Slow the breath down. You can bring your chair to the top of the mat if it isn't already there, with the seat facing you. Standing in mountain, facing the chair. Inhale, reaching out and up. Exhale, folding. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk back into downward facing dog. You can stay here or inhale into high plank. In high plank, really puff your upper spine up towards the sky. Tuck your tailbone, reach back through the heels. Draw the back of the head towards the ceiling. Good. When you're ready, lean forward a little bit more. Let the pelvis drop. Soften the elbows just to pull the heart through. Press through the hands to lift the heart. Meeting back in downward dog. Leaning onto your right foot. Reach the left heel back and up. Now draw this left foot all the way up to the chair, stepping it up. Keeping your back heel lifted. Press into both feet, ride your inhale up into crescent pose. Your hips are square to the front of the room. It's almost as if you're drawing your left hip back and your right hip forward. Knit your front ribs towards your spine. Bring your palms together at heart center. Reach your right hand forward. Reach your left hand back, twisting to the left, twisting towards that bent knee. Pinwheel the hands back down to the chair. Step back, downward dog. You can walk it out, bending one knee and then the other. Maybe take another vinyasa if you like. Good, meeting in down dog. Lean onto your left foot, reaching your right heel back and up. Now step all the way up to the chair with this right foot. You're on the ball of your back foot. Press into both feet as you reach up into crescent pose. Again, you're drawing your right hip back and your left hip forward. Knit your front ribs towards the spine. Shoulders relax, heart lifts. Bring the palms together at heart center. Reach forward through your left hand. Reach back through the right. You're twisting to the right towards the bent knee leg. Arms are reaching away from each other. Pinwheel the hands back to the chair. Step back. Last opportunity for vinyasa. Last downward dog. let's take an audible sigh in this last downward dog. Inhale with me, filling up. Exhale, sigh it out. Gazing forward, walk the feet up into your flat back. And gently bow down. Ride your inhale out and up. Exhale, passing through the heart. And eventually pausing in mountain. See if you can close the eyelids. Standing tall between earth and sky. Fully open. Take one extra slow breath. Let the eyelids float open if they were closed. And let's come into our Shavasana pose. You can rest sitting in the chair, or you can lie down onto the back. And I'll play some music for you as you rest. Allow your breath to deepen. Wiggling fingers and toes. If you're laying on the ground, you can roll to one side and make your way to seated. turning inward. At the moment of turning inward, time loses its grip. There is only the press of palm against palm, the reach, the stretch of limbs, the sound of breath slipping out and in to deliver its gift. Energy follows focus, body bowing low, arms and fingers tingling. When I let awareness and sensation lead, mystery enfolds me. The light in me bows to the light in you. Remembering that we're all connected, all one. Namaste.